Hi and welcome to part 5 of our Disneyland Paris Travel Guide. I'm Karen.
And I'm Sarah.
And in this series we've already talked about transportation, accommodation, food and park strategy, and today we're going to be discussing what to take. Obviously they will sell ears in the park, but if you don't want to pay out like £30 or £40, then take some with you.
Yeah, there are lots of places where you can buy ears. There's not just, you don't have to just have the Disney parks ones or the Loungefly ones. There are lots of sellers on Etsy, on Instagram.
You can get custom ears, you can buy them at places like Primark.
Yeah, actually Primark seems to be expanding their Disney merchandise all the time at the moment.
eBay.
Yeah, eBay's really good. A little snippet of advice is that a lot of the park ears you can get from eBay from sellers that get them in Shanghai Disney for half the price.
Yeah, so
£12 instead of £30 or
if you think you're someone that might like to wear ears in the park, then shop around before you go and take some with you.
Yeah, it's a good way to start planning your outfit anyway, from the ears down.
Yeah. And then as far as outfits go, unfortunately, adults, you can't wear princess dresses, but children can. I think there might actually be an age limit. Is it like kids under 12?
I was going to say, I thought it was up to about 12 or 13. As soon as you're basically looking like an adult, you cannot wear costumes. Because reason being is that you could be mistaken for
someone that actually works
for
there.
one of the characters.
And if you're perhaps not acting appropriately, you're misrepresenting the company. But children can wear princess dresses, and if you're going with children, then I recommend buying a princess dress before you go from somewhere like Primark, where you can get it quite cheaply, because they do sell beautiful ones in the parks, but they're expensive.
Yes, very expensive.
So I think a child would be happy if you just pulled out a surprise dress,
of course,
that was inexpensive, and they'd be pleased to wear that, and hopefully it would stop them wanting every other one that they walk past.
Can you talk to us about what Disney bounding is?
Oh, Sarah, funny you should ask. Disney bounding is a way of adults dressing up without going in full costume. So for example, you would choose a character, so give me a Disney character.
Mickey Mouse.
So you would look at that character and look at the main colours of his character. So I would say black, then he has red shorts and yellow shoes. So you would maybe wear a black t-shirt with a red skirt, maybe yellow socks or something, or even a yellow bag. You would just pick out main colours from that character and put them together, so when people look at you, you're not typically like, in a Mickey Mouse costume, but if you know, you know.
You're themed, or if you want to be, if you want to be Cinderella, you might just wear a little blue dress.
With or even like a blue top with blue shorts. And then like a little choker necklace and have your hair in a similar way.
There are so many ideas on social media for Disney bounding. You see some really lovely
And that's like a fun way for adults to like join in the dress up without breaking the rules.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can be an exciting thing to add to your trip, just the planning of outfits and like getting accessories and things to match. So if you were Cinderella, as you said, you might have, I don't know, a pumpkin bag or something.
Yeah.
You could get different accessories that fit your theme.
Or a shoulder pal of the little mouse, or
Yeah.
one of the little mice, or it's all sorts of things, isn't there?
Tip number 2, I would say, take some like breakfast bars or something just in your bag. Talking of bags, you might want to take with you a Loungefly.
What's a Loungefly?
Well, if you're already part of the Disney community, you already know. But if you're new, then Sarah's got one to show us. It's a brand of bag.
Yeah,
and
it's not an insect that flies around your lounge.
Is that a joke?
It was. Can you add some canned laughter in there, please?
I'll have to, because I'm not laughing. They typically come as little backpacks, although you can get like crossbody bags or tote bags. And these seem to be a very popular brand of bag to take to the parks. So you're probably going to see a lot of these on your trip.
This one's especially good because it has an ear holder pouch. Not all of them do, but with this you can keep your ears in there when you're not using them, and you can actually clip them in so they're safe in there.
Yeah. I quite like it when they have that feature.
So do I.
One of the reasons I downsized my Loungefly collection is because I realised I couldn't fit the ears inside them.
Yeah.
And when we went on our trip to Disneyland Paris, it was winter, and I thought it's more than likely going to rain or be bad weather at some point, and I'm going to need to put the ears away. So I thought, I bought all those Loungeflies and now I can't use them. So I did actually opt for a larger park bag. So depending on if you're an ear wearer and what other stuff you're planning to take, one of these backpacks may be too small.
Yeah, I mean, they're beautiful, and I'm just increasing my collection. I've only been a collector since December. But they are lovely bags, and they're still beautiful to collect. And I've got a couple that I use. You know, this one's not used. You can see it's still new with tags. But, you know, I do use my Loungeflies. I've got a couple that I use more regularly because I don't... You know, I've got some nice princess ones, but do I really want to be wearing a princess one around all the time? No.
You might.
It's more part of my collection. I'm more a Mickey Mouse person for wearing. But I think they are lovely bags. They're great for just around town. You just pop into the shops, you've got your wallet, your phone, whatever. However, if you're going to any of the parks at a time of the year where you need a jumper, you might need an umbrella, a poncho, they're not necessarily the most practical. So I prefer to bring a bigger park bag with me. So I've actually just received this one today, funnily enough. It came from TikTok shop, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's got so many pockets in it, so much space. And this is actually ready for my trip to Florida, so it's got quite a lot of stuff in it. I wouldn't have it as heavy and stuff because this is going to have, it's got all my cables,
right,
everything all ready to go in there. But I think, you know, one that's got a good amount of pockets, somewhere you can pop a drink.
I would bear in mind you've got to carry your bag basically. So
yeah, you don't want to make it too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it this heavy for the park. As I say, once again, it's got everything I need for a long haul flight in here at the moment. So,
yeah. But if you're someone that can travel light with just a phone and a wallet, well, people don't even have wallets these days.
Yeah.
I'm too old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Then you might be able to get away with a Loungefly.
That's right.
But if you don't travel as light like I don't, then yeah, a bigger backpack is probably a better bet.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and I think, these go on the floor of the ride where everyone's feet have been as well. So, if you've got a lovely Loungefly collection, maybe you don't want...
Yeah, maybe don't take your best bag.
Yeah.
Unless you've got someone that will hold it for you while you go on everything.
Yes, that's right, your own personal bag holder. So, there's some accessories that I like to bring to the parks. For me, as a woman of certain age, one of these or one of these, however you like to go.
Are you going to tell us what this is?
Well, can you guess, Karen? What do you think it might be?
I know what it is because I saw it on a previous video.
Okay.
But maybe these people haven't watched everything.
So it's a personal fan. I'm not going to hang it around my neck at the moment because I've got my ears on, but I can either hang it or I can clip it on here. Can sit it on a table. It's got a little stand.
Yeah, I think particularly in the summer, take a little fan with you. Yeah,
or even if you're just somebody who has those random hot flushes that just come out of nowhere. Very, very useful.
And if you don't want to run out of battery, take one of these.
The bonus of these ones is you don't buy the batteries, they're rechargeable. So they come with a USB charger. I have two of them, so I always have, I'm using one. I have the other one charged up in my bag, so I've always got another one to use. And then when you run out of charge on anything, what's great to have, Karen?
A battery bank? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, power bank. So this one's got the different, you've got a USB. This is your Apple phone attachment, I think. Let's have a look.
So Sarah's actually got a similar one to mine, but mine's currently plugged in, so I can't show you. But this one actually has built-in cables on the back, which is quite handy.
It is. That's when I saw yours. That's what made me buy this. I copied. I said I was going to. I said at the time. I said, "Oh, that's exactly what I need."
But she found it in pink somehow.
Yep. Got your USB-C cables.
So that just saves carrying around lots of extra cables.
Yeah.
And it's also good if you're with other people who might need a charge, and then you can be like, yes, and I've got all these cables with it.
Yeah, so that's definitely a must, I think.
One thing that we've not said yet, and probably the most important thing, is take your phone, because so much of everything is on the app basically. So the map, the ride wait times, the show times. If you want to pre-order your food,
not Lightning Lane, Premier passes.
Yeah, Premier Access passes for rides. It's all done on the app. Yeah. So you need a phone. So while we're on the subject of phones, you're not allowed to take selfie sticks with you, as they are banned in Disney parks.
Yeah, I believe that came about from people were using them. Probably one selfishly, and two they were using them on rides, which is just really safe. Not. So they're not allowed.
I think it's a bit of a shame the amount of time you need to spend on your phone. But
yeah, it is. That's why I said, I think in one of our previous, what we both said about the maps, the paper maps being so good, because still going old school and using a paper map at times when you just want to open it up and look, right, that's in that corner, we've got to go over there. Is saving your phone battery, and that's also why having a power bank is really good.
So before you go, make sure your phone is fully charged and make sure your power bank is fully charged.
And here's a great way to do that when you're in your hotel room. This is an international charger, so it has various plugs for different countries. So if I'm in Paris, I'm going to be using this one, plugging it in there, and it's got 3 USB, was it A? Are they called USB A or B? And then a USB-C port, so because a lot of the newer phones now are USB-C charging. Plus you've got a plug on the front of it, And so you can charge multiple devices. Let's face it, everything charges. I can charge my fan, I can charge my light up parade ears, everything that charges. And if you're going, the good thing about this, you don't need to buy multiple ones for around the world. I can use this here in the UK. Yeah, I think there's different bit here too, but I have to fiddle around with it. But yeah.
And where did you get this one? Is that Amazon?
Oh, probably Amazon, yeah. Very worthwhile to have, yeah. Something that Karen has purchased and because she did, I had to copy, but no, actually I just thought it was a great idea because you never know when it's going to be super hot and sunny or when it's going to rain.
Oh, the UV umbrella. Yeah, that's handy as it's good for sun or rain, and it folds down small so it can tuck into your bag. So yeah, I would recommend taking one of those.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. Should we circle back to rain for a minute?
Yep.
I'm not going to open the whole thing up. If you want to see how just amazingly trendy and fashionable these look when worn, you can see one of Karen's videos. It's just a short how to wear a Disney poncho.
I'll put it here.
Yeah. Brilliant. Very useful to have though, because they go over top of your bag. That's what I like about them.
I think I've only used a poncho once at Disney.
I don't think I've ever had to wear one at Disney.
And that was in Disneyland Paris because it was just a rainy day and it was just quite miserable and everything was getting wet. So it was like, let's buy the ponchos.
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy them in the park, I think they are quite expensive. So if you buy one beforehand, you can get it much cheaper.
Yeah, I think I've only ever had to use one at a theme park in Australia many years ago. Right. But yeah, they are useful, and like we say, they go over top of your bag, so they help to keep your bag dry as well.
Yeah. Failing that, I suppose a waterproof jacket, depending what time of year you're going, like something that's not going to like get your clothes wet underneath, basically.
Yeah.
I would also recommend sensible shoes that are well worn in, like don't wear new shoes.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want those blisters when you're on holiday.
You did wear new shoes, didn't you?
They were new, but I had worn them a few times to Chet, and I can always tell if I just wear them a couple of times, I can tell if they're going to be comfortable or not.
Yeah.
The ones I wore, they weren't giving me blisters or anything. The only thing I'd say is they just didn't have enough cushioning on the feet. But I wouldn't have known that unless I'd just worn them, been on my feet for a full day.
Yeah.
They were fine, but I'm going to get, if I wear those ones again, I'll get some insoles for them.
Yeah, you will be on your feet pretty much all day, and the worst thing I think is if you're in pain with like inappropriate shoes.
Yeah.
Also, I think things like flip-flops, you can't go on the rides with them in case they fall off, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's is there rules that you're not allowed to wear them?
I think there might be actually, for like roller coasters and stuff.
Yeah, I think any ride where if your feet are hanging, definitely, you have to take them off and put them, I know, is there any hanging rides at Paris? I don't think there was.
I don't think so.
No, not yet anyway, unless they bring something into the new park. Yeah, I think I've had to take shoes off on Soarin' in one of the other parks before, but apart from that, I have worn scuffs, but they're very easy to lose. Like when you're climbing into a ride, it's very easy to drop one off.
Yeah, I would say something that's secure on your foot, so something that laces up or buckles up. I have worn Crocs in the past in like Florida, which I think was okay at the time. Yeah,
there's lots of sandals, for women and for men that you can get with the strap around the ankle, so they're at least secure on your feet. And but if you want to be a bit cooler, if you're like me, somebody who lives in bare feet even in the winter, sometimes I just don't want to wear.
Would you take like a spare pair of socks?
So, I've been known to, and I was even tempted to just put a pair of slides or flip flops into my park bag, so if my feet just get really hot and I just think, oh gosh, I just want to take my trainers off for a bit and put my slides on, I might.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to overpack your bag, so.
Yeah, you'll have to carry it.
Yeah.
Although there are storage lockers. So if you do have a big bag or stuff you don't want to carry the whole time, you can put your bag in a locker.
Actually, it's not lockers at Disneyland Paris. It's a store you go to. Oh, well, they might put them in lockers, but it's not like other parks. You go to a counter. And if you want to go back and you want to access your bag, you've got to go back to that counter, and the person's got to go and find your bag.
And it's right at the very entrance of the park.
Yeah.
So it's maybe not the most convenient place. It's not
it's actually outside the gates as well. You've got to go.
Yeah,
through the gates. So that was a bit of a pain. But the one day when I did a big shop, we did that.
Right, I've got one more thing on my list. Anti-bac wipes.
Yeah, very handy. Or an anti-bac spray.
Yeah, I guess something to wipe stuff that's dirty. I know when we stopped for lunch at the Hyperion Cafe, no one had cleared the table, and there was someone's leftovers on the table, just their stuff everywhere. I think perhaps ketchup on the table, and it was messy, and it was just nice to be able to wipe it and sit down rather than wait for staff to come and do it. Yeah,
they're very, very handy. And actually, any kind of wet wipe, even if it's not anti-bac, is handy. Yeah. If you spill anything, they usually will take it off straight away if you drip something on your clothes.
Yeah, and you can get little travel packs, handy travel size,
handy,
and perhaps handy tissues.
Yeah,
little pack of tissues.
Yeah,
and if you're going in winter,
plasters.
Yeah, maybe if you get blisters.
Yeah.
Also, a lip balm.
Oh gosh, yes, that's the one thing I found. My lips got really dry.
Yeah, in the winter. A little lip balm or some kind of moisturiser.
Yeah.
Are you allowed?
And even
medicine.
Yeah. I think you can take. I had painkillers with me. I had Nurofen and stuff. So if you're going to need those, I know I need them throughout the day. And in fact, there's tablets I have to take throughout the day, so I had them with me. So don't forget your medications if you need them.
And perhaps Imodium.
Mate, I travel everywhere. I always take it. Everywhere I go. I've never been on a trip without having some Imodium with me.
Just in case.
Yeah. And it's not always because you're unwell. Sometimes it's because you've eaten something that just doesn't quite agree on that topic. Look what I got when I got my bag today. I got a poo pen for free. How exciting is that?
Delightful.
Yeah, I thought so.
Tips for what to take with you and how to prepare for Disneyland Paris. And if you're planning a trip, then get in touch with Sarah.
Yes, I'm an independent travel advisor and I'd love to help you with all of your travel needs.
I'll leave a link in the description below where you can find her contact details.
Lovely. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And if you've missed any of the videos in this series, then please go back and watch them. And if you'd like to see our own Disneyland Paris adventure, then click this link.